Hey Gemini, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you with your mid-April 2023 tarot reading. How are you? I hope all is well. Just want to mention before we start, if you're interested in personal services, products, and so much more, feel free to check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. It's going to be the first link in the description below. But without a further ado, Gemini, let's go ahead and jump on into it and see what we got going on here for your second half of April. Now, we had a Three of Cups sporadically jump out here for you. This could be a time of rejoice, a time of excitement, happiness, and things of that nature. Three of Cups is a good vibe here. There could be something happening here at a party. For some of you, you might be going to like a masked party. Like, you remember back in the day, they used to do that. They'd wear like the masks to the party, or like a ballroom dance. All right, don't know what kind of snazzy shit you're doing or bougie shit you're doing, Gemini, but I like it. Definitely invite me. I will go. That'll be really cool. It'll be like the Cinderella movie, you know? Anyways, guys, I like the vibes here for you so far. Three of Cups, energy of joy, contentment, happiness. Good stuff coming in so far. Nonetheless, though, let's see what we got going on here for you regarding your second half of April. Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's go ahead and begin. Starting out here with the overall energy for you, we have here the Ten of Swords, breaking free. Ten of Swords is an energy of endings, and of course, with every ending, always sparks a brand new beginning. So something here is coming to an end, while something new here is certainly beginning for you guys at this time. Taking a look here at your current situation, we got here a King of Pentacles. Moving into the next card, we have the Judgment, and then lastly for you, we do have here the Sun. Yeah, I mean, right off the bat, jumping into mid-April, you definitely feel better without someone or something at this time. So I do feel like many of you have decided to move on from a person or possibly a situation here in your life. Yeah. King of Pentacles, energy of feeling incredibly grounded and comfortable. Judgment card, feeling like you made the right choice, you made the right, decision here at this time. And then looking at the Sun card, Sun card is that energy of like, well, I'm really happy with the choice and the decision that I made. So I feel like you guys feel like you've made the right decision here to end or walk away from a situation entirely. Let's have a look here and see what you should be aware about jumping into mid-April. We got here the Empress. Moving into the next card, we got here the Queen of Swords. We also have here the Four of Swords. And then lastly, we have here the Princess of Pentacles as well. So taking a look at what you should be made aware about in mid-April, Empress card to the Queen of Swords. I definitely think that without this person or situation, you're going to start experiencing rapid growth. You're going to notice in mid-April, you're not the same person as you were previously. You're definitely avidly and rapidly changing, and I think there's a high level of excitement that comes along with all this change for you, Gemini, because it feels damn good. I almost kind of feel like in the situation you were dealing with previously, there was probably a lot of stagnancy involved. Tell me why there was a lot of stagnancy involved in the past here for Gemini. We have here the Four of Wands, we have here the Star, we have here the Tower. So there was a lot of stagnancy involved in the past because you really felt like you were in a dream situation. Maybe you felt like you were with the right person if you were dealing with somebody in love. Maybe you felt like you were in your dream job if this is about your career. You really felt like your past was supposed to be your forever. And once the Tower came in here for you and you recognize that the past is not going to be your forever, it really sparked, I feel, a lot of inactivity in your life. This is something that ended and you were bummed. You were like, I don't know where to go from here. But jumping into mid-April, you're in a much more cool, calm, collected vibe. You're recognizing that I think that the ending here was the right call and the right choice. I feel like you were hesitant to walk away from whatever you were dealing with in the past, but it's something that became necessary for you, is what I'm seeing for many Geminis. And I do feel like you're the person who walked away. You were bummed doing it, but, something here you once thought was going to be forever, whether it was a job forever, the career of your dreams, the person of your dreams, the friendship of your dreams. You felt like something here was going to be forever, but definitely something here certainly switched up and changed, did an entire 180. And you recognized I can't stay here anymore. So I feel like after the ending, you were pretty stagnant, pretty bummed, but jumping into mid-April, what you should be aware about is there's going to be exponential growth here with the Empress card to the Queen of Swords. And honestly, one of the main factors of that growth definitely has to come down to the Queen of Swords. The energy here of cutting out your past, but most importantly, moving ahead in your life with not really much fucks to give. When you're in the Queen of Swords energy, you don't really give many fucks. You're kind of in a space where it's like, I'm living my life. I'm not going to tolerate anything that doesn't serve me in my highest good. I'm at a point in time where I'm not here to mess around. So if something isn't serious or if something isn't valuable to me, I'm not going to waste my time on investing into it. So you've had a lot of time, Four of Swords, after your ending here to get to a point where you've built up confidence in who you are, but also get to a point where you recognize what you'll tolerate and what you won't tolerate. So I think you've gotten to a point, Gemini, where you've been very comfortable in yourself, and ultimately, you know what you want, and you're going to stay very firm on what it is you want. You got here the Page of Pentacles. I'm only going to make investments here that bring in the sunshine. All right, I'm only going to bring in, or more so invest in, things that are going to bring in positivity and that are going to bring in happiness. So you're not here to mess around. You're not here to play. You're only going to give your energy to the stuff that deserves your energy, point blank, period. Yeah, we got here the Strength card. It's like, at the end of the day, I'm more comfortable right now being by myself and being in my own energy, rather than giving my energy to someone or something that does not serve me here at this time. 9 of Wands coming out with that Strength card. Yeah, you have no issue holding back from anybody or anything or any opportunity if it doesn't really seem like it's serving you in your highest good. So Geminis, I kind of feel like many of you have been vibing. You've been on your own path. You've been solo dolo, doing your own thing, and it has not been bad in the slightest. You've really been focused on self-fulfillment, and if you're going to give your energy to anything, it's got to be something pretty damn important, I think you think about your past often here with the 6 of Cups, but you're not reminiscing in your past for shits and gigs. You're not reminiscing in your past because you miss your past. You're making sure you're learning from all the instances that happened in your past. You're making sure that you're taking in every lesson you can and applying those lessons into your life here today to make sure that you don't get put into a position you don't want to be in. So you've learned a lot from your past, and you're making sure that you constantly remind yourself of what it is you've been through so that you know what to watch out for and avoid if you ever come in contact with that same energy in the near future. All right. What else does Gemini need to be made aware about coming into the second half of April? We have here the Prince of Swords. We have here the 7 of Wands, and we have here the Moon coming into play as well. Now, Page of Swords coming in here for you, that's a card that could be somebody keeping an eye on you, right? This could be the energy of somebody watching you, somebody checking out your social media, keeping tabs on you. Mercury is going to be in retrograde at this time. I'm going to throw this out here for some Geminis. There certainly could be a person from the past keeping an eye on you. They might be checking up on you, looking at your social medias, asking people about you. So somebody might be lurking around in your energy. Just want to throw that out there for some Geminis. But 7 of Wands here to the Moon, it's like you really pay nobody no mind. I once again really feel like Geminis are in their solo dolo lane. You're really doing your own thing this month. You're not in anybody else's business, and therefore, even if people try to get in your business, they're not going to have a freaking clue as to what's going on with you, and you're so fine and so comfortable with that at this time. I don't think you really want people in your business, and if you have a circle of people, it's a very tight and close circle that nobody can penetrate, is what I feel here as well. But I do feel like you should be aware here that there might be somebody from the past here keeping tabs on you, asking about you, just trying to get information on how your life is going. Why is this person so interested in Gemini? What information do we have here? And what do we got? We got here the 3 of Wands, and we got here the 10 of Cups. This is somebody who could be waiting for you. I do get the sense that this is somebody here who wants to reunite with you. So there could be somebody from your past romantically who's interested in reconciliation. Do I feel like you're interested in it? More than likely not. But this is somebody here who does seem like they want to reconcile with you. So there could be somebody from the past here trying to reconcile with you, trying to figure out, where you're at, how you're doing, so they can kind of try to work their way into your life. All right. Why else are people keeping tabs or keeping an eye on Gemini? We have here the 6 of Swords, and we also have here the Hangman followed up here with the High Priestess. Yeah, it's almost like I get the sense here too, Gems, that there could be some people in your life that actually see that you're on the path of forward movement while they're left behind. I'm also getting the feeling of somebody who feels like they were left behind or abandoned by you. Now, this could be the situation that you ended and left in the past, right? Maybe you needed to leave a relationship that wasn't serving you anymore. Maybe you needed to walk away from a friendship that wasn't serving you anymore. Whatever the case may be, somebody feels left out in the cold by you. And they see that you're moving on with your life, and they're like, well, you just left me, you're moving on and I'm still here with the Hangman card. And I feel like intuitively here with the High Priestess, or not even intuitively, because the High Priestess can be a card of intuition, but it certainly can be a card here of secrets. I feel like secretly somebody here feels lost without you, is what I'm feeling for some of you. Why does this person feel lost without Gemini? We have here the 3 of Cups because they see that you're happier without them. I think somebody kind of doesn't like the fact that you're happier without them and that you're happier on your own. Yeah, you also got here the Princess of Swords showing up here at this time as well. Yeah, I'm just getting that feeling here, Gemini, for you, where it's like, Knight of Swords, they want to communicate to you, they want to talk to you, but at the end of the day, it's like they have a hard time keeping their eye off you. You know, this is somebody here who wants to be a part of your life again, and they see that you're happier without them, and it definitely bothers them, and they want to reach out to you, but they're very, very hesitant at this time. Queen of Wands, they feel intimidated by you for some Geminis. You could be dealing with somebody who feels intimidated by you as well. Listen, these are tons of random messages coming out here, so of course, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But in regards so far of what you should be aware about, like I said, gems, you know, Empress card here, Queen of Swords, exponential growth is coming towards you guys in the second half of the month. I really feel like all your time off here, Four of Swords, from your past, did you really good. You know, you were dealing with a situation in the past that you thought was going to last forever, whether it was a forever relationship, forever career, or forever friends. You know, you thought that that was going to be your life forever, but your life changed. Someone changed. And as they changed, so did you. And you didn't expect that. But I think that after you've dealt with something that you prepared your life for, you've learned to realize that life's too short. But most importantly, life's too short to waste time. I think a lot of Geminis here have kind of gotten to the conclusion of like, I just don't want my time wasted ever again, because it kind of feels like the past was a big waste of time. So you're in a space in mid-April where it's like, my time will not be wasted. If there's something of no value, don't think I'm investing into it. You know, if somebody's going to come forth and not bring me value, but bring me bullshit, I'm not accepting the bullshit. You know, I'm only going to be open to the value, and that's that. If not, I'm comfortable being by myself. I'm comfortable doing my own thing. You know, I did say for Geminis, a thing to be aware about is I do feel like somebody from your past wants to come back around to you. For some Geminis, there could be somebody wanting to romantically reconcile with you. For other Geminis, they might just want to be a part of your life again. They may feel abandoned by you. But what's interesting is that people that feel abandoned by you, Gemini, are usually the people that did you wrong. I think that in this instance, at least, the individuals that are feeling abandoned by you are the individuals that did you wrong in the first place. And they're like, I just can't believe that Three of Cups, Geminis are happier without me. And that makes them feel intimidated that you can be happier without them, because maybe there was a point in time where that person brought a lot of fulfillment into your life, or they felt like they had more power over you, and now the tables have turned. Yeah, for sure. All right, interesting messages coming through here, guys, for your second half of the month. You know, Three of Swords, I do feel like somebody here is definitely hurt without you, but nonetheless, guys, let's see where things are going throughout the rest of mid-April. So where are things going to be going here for Gemini overall throughout the rest of April? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. First card out, we got the Ace of Wands. Next card is going to be the Princess of Cups. All right, we also got here the Wheel of Fortune. And lastly, we have here the Hierophant. Gemini, basically, you're going to be chilling, cool, calm, and collected, and focused up and committed to yourself throughout the second half of April. There's no other way I feel like I could put that message for you. It's like you're going to keep on doing your thing, investing your energy into new beginnings. Ace of Wands, you know, Wheel of Fortune showing up here. The past is nothing but a memory that lives inside your head, and you don't even think about the past that often anymore. Wheel of Fortune says you've closed out all ties and all cycles and cut all ties with people that don't serve you. You know, basically anybody right now in your life that isn't really fulfilling you or serving you isn't going to be a part of your life. And with the Hierophant card, it's like I'm putting me first and committing to myself first, because that's what I deserve. I'm really not about to get my time wasted, point blank, period. I don't even feel like I need to pull cards from the universe here or advice from the universe here for you, because I think you know exactly what you need to do here, right? And honestly, it's just about staying in your lane. You know, if something comes on by that's going to be amazing, go for it. But other than that, continue to take care of yourself. Queen of Pentacles, right? There you go. All right, Gemini, let's see what the overall outcome is going to be. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-April 2023. What's going to be the overall outcome for the gems? And what do we got? We got here the Temperance. You're feeling healed, you're feeling aligned, you're feeling empowered, and you're feeling comfortable. This is the card of comfortability within your emotions. So I definitely see Geminis here being super comfortable with how they feel, being incredibly content, and honestly, living your best life. It's like right now, I'm good. I don't really feel like I need anybody or anything to make me complete. I am totally fine and content with me, myself, and I. Beautiful, Gemini. I love that for you. I really do. You know, I'm a big fan of telling people, like, at the end of the day, you don't need anybody else but you. Of course, it's nice to have people. I think that humans are genuinely very social creatures, and I think it's a good thing to have a social life. But hey, at the end of the day, if you're kind of on your own path, doing your own thing for a little while, there's nothing wrong with that. Nobody's ever going to have your back as best as you're going to have your own back, right? And that's what it boils down to. So gems, it's been a lovely reading, guys. Really interesting stuff coming up here for you. Of course, take what resonates for the second half of the month. Leave whatever doesn't. But I appreciate you guys coming on in and watching nonetheless, okay? You guys are going to be vibing, doing your own thing on your solo dolo path, and I think that honestly, it feels pretty damn good to just be vibing and doing your own thing. And I'm happy for you guys. Of course, if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. Of course, I'd like to mention again, if anybody's interested in personal readings, products, and so much more, check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. It's going to be the first link in the description below. But Gemini, have a lovely day and a great rest of your April, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.